pieces of trim. You want to replace that if you can. Although that's not in bad shape, I might be able to polish that up. But like the flags here, you want to just replace that. It don't make sense to mess around with that. But replacing it means you got to spend a few dollars. Same with the door handles. Yeah, they clean up nice, but you know, you could spend $60, $70 and put some brand new ones on there. Um, all kinds of little stuff is gonna come up. Little pieces of trim, um, miscellaneous things. Like I just remembered too, I need to buy a carpet. Like there's no carpet in here, and I don't have one just chilling somewhere. I should have really taped it up before I let all this Bondo dust and stuff get all over the seats, but I'm gonna vacuum it, blow it off with the air compressor or whatever, and get it clean. But those are just all little things, man, you know, that you got to consider when you're doing this type of work. At the end of the day, it all costs money. So if you're trying to do your car and, you know, it's expensive or whatnot, just, you know, take it one piece at a time. Start slow, buy little pieces when you can and when you have the budget. And then when you get ready, then you can work on the car and you'll have everything you need on the shelf. Because one of the worst feelings is when you're working on it and then you're like, damn, I need a part and I'm stuck without it and you can't find the part. Then you're in a problem. And with these old cars, you have situations like that where 1 minute, yeah, it might be no problem. You can order that online and all of a sudden the part's not available anymore, or 6 month back order, or something like COVID happens and you can't get parts. So keep all those things in mind when you're planning your project. Okay, enough talking. Let me, what I need to do while I'm just walking around and talking, I need to shift all this trim around. I'm just gonna make a space so I can throw this box in the trunk. So, well, maybe that's a good enough space in the corner. So let me try and throw that box in there and start doing some work. Or honestly, let me sip on this drink. Yeah. All right. Flip you guys back around. Yeah, that's decent. Man, something about those lights, I don't know. Sonia, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you. If everybody else who's in the chat and been here since the start or shortly thereafter, I appreciate you. You guys staying here and riding with me means a lot. Sometimes I need motivation, especially on a Friday. You know, a day like today, I'll get caught up in this and a couple other things, and next thing you know, I didn't get a whole lot accomplished. But because I'm already feeling good, I got the paint today. You know, so that's one less stress and one less obstacle for the project. But you can't get caught up in that small victory because there's still work to be done. Next thing you know, things start dragging out. And I'm trying to avoid getting into a rut where I take a day off and it become 2 and 3. And next thing you know, the weather changed and I didn't paint the car and it's too cold or some other BS. And I'm trying to have some buffer time in there too because something could go wrong. You know, I could have a bad reaction or something when I'm doing the paint and it could cause an issue. Davey, yeah, thanks for joining the live. Yeah, you missed a little bit, but don't worry. We're only 20-some minutes in, and I'm going to let it run for a while. So, yeah, and you could always watch the replay, you know. But I appreciate your view. Thanks for stopping by. But, yeah, I forgot what the hell I was saying, but I was just rambling. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to stay on task. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I want to have some buffer time in case something goes wrong. I have enough time to recover. If I got to sand the car back down and paint it again, God forbid, hope not, right? Because you don't want to be buying paint more than once. Let's say it like that. But yeah, but I want to get the car all cleaned up, and I just remember one thing. I forgot to buy some tack cloths. So some of the stuff, that's another thing I want to say. Like, although you may have like a local paint supply by you, or you can buy the majority of the things that you need, shop around for some stuff because there's some things where you can get a little better deal on Amazon or eBay or those kind of places. If you don't need the stuff like immediately and you can wait a week or wait 2-3 days, go ahead and shop around. And that's for stuff like as simple as sandpaper or whatever, you know. But yep,